The current keyframe frequency is 6.0? In what world? What? How do I do that? This is the vertical stream? Keyframe frequency? Keyframe frequency. Use main OBS settings. Keyframe interval. Is it not on auto? The current keyframe frequency is 6 seconds. What do you mean the current keyframe frequency? I don't even know what that means. Keyframe interval 4? I don't know. I don't know. You got me. What's this stream about? Hello from Canada. This stream is about playing video games. Real original. Probably never heard of that before. I'm breaking new ground all the time. My gimmick is that I have one eye. Not by choice, but just medically, I just have one eye. Greetings. Hold on, let me bring up my chat. Okay, let me tweet. This is my second stream today. I was not going to stream a second time, but then I got to sit around and I was like, you know what? I should stream a second time. Because what the hell else am I going to do with my miserable existence? Except sit here and play more Dragon Age. God darn it. Gosh darn it. Hello from America, by the way. Your neighbors down south. Crazy about those tariffs, huh? What a wild time we live in. Okay. Apparently my keyframe interval was not at 4 seconds, it was at 6 seconds, so it was bugging out. Whoopsie. Oopsie. I had no idea that that was even a thing. Hello, pal. Aren't we all a little bit gay? I would say so. I would say most people who claim to be straight simply haven't met a member of the same sex that really garners their own interest. I've held that belief for a very long time. For me, my sexual awakening on the gay side was Zac Efron and Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance. Those two figures sort of awakened something within me that I was like, you know what? I could definitely see it. I could definitely see it. That may have been more information than you were looking for. That's okay. Dragon Age Awakening. Who's awakened? Who knows? Hell if I know, dude. I don't remember a damn thing about this DLC. I just know that I played it, like, years ago? I started it earlier today when I beat the main base game. And, yeah, it seems pretty cool. I'm excited about it. So, let's get into it. Guys, friends, pals, Miranda Mareed. What is that dude's name? Lim Emmanuel Miranda? The dude who did Hamlet? Emmanuel? Something or other? Lynn something, right? Okay. Turn the Baldur's Gate music off. We're playing Dragon Age now. Completely different. Absolutely no similarities whatsoever. Could not be more different. Dragon Age and Baldur's Gate. Utterly different games. Absolutely not. Every year I get older. True. I get older this weekend. It's fun.
Warden Commander, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mistress Wolsey, sent by order of the First Warden of Whiteheart. I'm to act as treasurer of the Arling of Amaranthine. He believed local men could not be trusted for this post.
One of those local men is right here, Mistress Wolsey.
I have every confidence in the Vigil's loyalty in the matter of arms. But gold corrupts even the most resolute soul. Not Weishaupt itself. I'm from many places. I go where the Wardens command. Sir, the Arling is on the brink of economic collapse. Trade must flow. Merchant caravans are being systematically attacked somewhere along the Pilgrim's Path. It is the only route that can reliably provision an army, feed a city, and maintain civilization. It is the road here from Denerim. You can see why it would be important. In the city of Amaranthine, there is a trader, Mervis, whose caravans have been hit particularly hard. He may know where along the road the Darkspawn, or whatever they are striking. The Fereldans are a proud people. They are proud of you, especially. Had the First Warden sent foreign fighters, it would have caused great distrust amongst the locals. Barrel was specifically chosen as seneschal because he commands great respect here. No, it is far to the north. The fortress is said to be impregnable. It still has the areas where the griffins of old would breed, but their like will never be seen again. About the Arling, he does not, but about the implications, a great deal. When Warden Commander Dryden was cast out of Ferelden generations ago, it created a dangerous precedent. Her true story, and that of the Warden's exile, is one you yourself uncovered at Soldier's Peak.
I did!
At great personal risk. We are now presented with another precedent. Wardens owning lands and commanding fealty from lesser nobles. If your Arling succeeds, it will be an example to other kingdoms that Wardens are important, blight or no. Very well, Commander.
The righteous path.
Commander,
This is Sir Garavel, the new captain of the guard.
I have a matter to bring to your attention.
Okay.
Potentially urgent. The Orlesians, Wardens, I mean, began gathering information while they were here. The most promising lead they found was a wild tale a couple of hunters told. These hunters, Colbert and, well, the other one, claim to have stumbled across an entrance to the deep roads.
The other one.
Darkspawn all over the place, they said. And this was before the fiends appeared throughout the whole Arling. The Wardens were just about to send someone to track down Colbert. Colbert and his friend are in the city of Amaranthine. Probably amongst the refugees outside the city gate. Commander.
To business, then. Orlais sent a dozen wardens to the Vigil to await your arrival. Nearly all died in the attack, but Kristoff is still in the field.
Kristoff?
The Orlesian wardens were uneasy that the Darkspawn weren't going to ground with the Blight ended. Kristoff was sent to track down some leads. A fortnight ago, he left in a bustle, As best we figure, he went to the city, Amaranthine. Only so many places travelers visit. I checked the inns and taverns. You did, but not to me. The Wardens keep their own counsel. Wiser men than I have worried over that. One of the Wardens said the Archdemon's strength gave the Horde some semblance of purpose. If they found some other purpose... That's the only thing that needs immediate attention. Do you want something else, Commander? As much as you like, sir. Generally, the Keep's Seneschal takes care of day-to-day matters.
Okay.
If anything important arises, I'll alert you. We call her the Vigil. She's been around for a long spell. They say the Alamari barbarians first built a fort here to stop Tevinter incursions from the lowlands of the Waking Sea. They say that the castle is built on a mountain of bones. Much death here. As you wish. To your liege...
Okay, and then we got this dude I didn't talk to, Anders.
Point the way, fearless. No rest for the wicked.
He doesn't even have anything to say. What a bitch.
Need something pummeled? Just say that. So, what about it, huh? Huh? I was thinking about my plan for a grand fleet of Mabari chariots. Talked to your dog about it once. Didn't seem impressed. Thing is, the Grey Wardens could use a snazzier image. Everyone thinks we're...
How did this
grim
man become a
stick
Grey
in the
Warden
mud.
out of everybody?
Oh, and the ladies love them chariots. Oh, yes.
How did this man become a Grey Warden?
Need something pummeled? Just say the word.
How is it possible? I mean, anything's possible, I guess.
All right.
Hey, you. Is you there? You. Oh, you're a tricky one, but you're not getting into my head. Oh, no. You with your murmuring, your buzzing. I know your plan, but it won't work. I'm onto you. Aha! You! Trying to distract me with rational explanations. Won't be fooled. Oh. Oh.
Okay, well that's a whole lot of nothing, so let's just ignore him, I guess.
Yes.
Hoorah, men.
Blimey, Commander of the Grey. Right. A while back, they caught a thief in the Vigil. Took 4 Wardens to capture him. Gave one of the Wardens a black eye, he did. Half joking, they said he might make a good recruit. He's in the dungeon, sir. I also have some letters. Arrived just before you did. Just give me a moment.
The prisoner!
I don't mean to alarm you, Commander, but it's possible there are still Darkspawn in the Vigil. Let me explain. You know Dworkin? That mad dwarf's bombs shook the whole keep. Some of the deep cellars caved in. I suspect that there are pockets of Darkspawn below, trapped. In time, they may dig their way out. We have men who can unearth the rubble at your command. Whenever you're ready, I can take you to the basement. Straight away, sir.
Let's just get it out of the way, fine. Good with me.
Here we are. The Vigil goes deep. Real deep. The hallways down here have been crumbling for years and decades. And that blasted Dworkin's explosives didn't do the structure any favors. I don't know, but no one saw the Darkspawn approach on the surface either. Maybe they found a way to attack from below. No one knows. The Vigil's always been here. Since the barbarians, they say. Who knows what's at the bottom? You heard the commander. Put your backs into it. This is where you come in. Who knows what's up ahead? We'll be back here.
All right.
All right.
Do I get a different Mabari? Not pasta?
Of course.
I was about to say.
Of course. Now this is more like Off we go to combat!
Where's my team?
Oh! Hey now! All right.
Give me a animated dead. Give me a skeleton.
And so I shall. And so I shall.
So I shan't. Thank you very much. I probably should have got the fucking
desire.
I probably should have got the fourth person first, huh? Before I came
And so
down
I
here
shall.
and did this shit, huh? Probably would have been easier. Oh well.
Delighted. Now this is more
Or is this him?
One more notch on the belt.
Oh, thank the Maker. Please let us out. Really? Maybe we'll just stay here. Rotting bodies don't smell half as bad as the food they give us.
She couldn't have shown us the courtesy of waiting a bit longer before becoming a ghoul.
True, dude.
They're also eager to die, aren't they? Now this should be amusing. Here we go. Off we go to combat. What's this? And so I shall. All right.
You murdered a slew of Darkspawn there. Well, you hear the stories about you and the Wardens. But to see it firsthand... Oh, they did too. Even though the attack was a surprise, they killed droves of Darkspawn. Just ask the poor maids who have to clean it up. But you're something else.
Goddamn right.
Anyway, it looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads. The Orlesian lads would have had a terrible surprise. Explains how experienced men fell to the Darkspawn. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the Darkspawn can attack from below again.
Andraste's blood. There are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
Of course.
Ever tell you not to mess with dead people?
Yeah, I've heard that before, I guess. Jesus Christ, that's scary.
Such talent! It's so fast. Truly it is.
Bathed in fire, you say? I don't have a fire attack. I think I see what to do here. It's almost like there's a door right behind there. It's like almost like I can fucking see it. I see two doors actually. Interesting. Okay. So I'm assuming what I have to do is lay down this damn trap. But nobody has trap making. Therefore, I need to go get the fourth guy really fast. Let me do that before I do anything else.
Seneschal Verrill is ready for you in the throne room, Commander. Your vassals await. Just give me a moment.
Did we have to come all this way? It's cold here. Very...
Ah, Warden Commander. I represent Master Wade, the finest...
And bloody coldest. I can't feel my fingers.
finest armorer in Denerim. I thought, well, we thought that you might have need of an armorer.
My one glittering moment. The highlight of my career. And now I'm stuck at Turnip Keep.
Vigil's Keep. Vigil!
I'm still wearing his armor.
Sorry, Warden Commander. You know how he gets.
I'm still wearing his armor.
This is a temporary relocation. The Darkspawn are most active around Amaranthine. We thought we could help.
And I suppose the money the Crown paid us had nothing to do with it?
Shh!
Providing arms and armor for common soldiers, oh dear dignity. If we are going to be so dreadfully plebeian, I don't suppose Amaranthine has any proper metal. Silverite? Viridium? Or are we back to bronze weapons, stone clubs?
Wade has a point. He's happiest and fastest when presented with a challenge. If you come across any deposits of ore, let us know. Oh, of course.
Got anything worth... Holy scheisse. Clamshell plate armor. What the hell? Mage Hunter. Less fatigue, willpower defense, absorbs damage. Interesting. Oh, actual fucking...
You're back. You need anything?
Actual...
This will help a great deal. Viridium.
Armor and weapons could be made with this.
Commander,
Actual
if you like, we could
respec
outfit
shit.
your men. It wouldn't cost you anything, but some soldiers would have to guard the miners.
So I'm to make armor for all Amaranthine's rabble? Heren, you abuse me so, it's unconscionable.
Commander's orders.
Fine, fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink my teeth into.
You don't actually think your jokes are funny, do you?
Could have sworn that fly was buzzing again.
Har! Let me tell you about my life in one word.
Oh no, don't take me back to the tower. I'm far, far too delicate.
I'm not only a dwarf.
Ah, Commander. Good thing you're here. This one's been locked up 3 nights now. Good men died while this one was protected in his cell. He won't give his name. All I know is he was caught poking around the estate in the middle of the night. I'd say he was just a thief. But it took 4 Grey Wardens to capture him. You best be careful. Whoever he is, he's no ordinary burglar, that's for sure. As you wish, Commander. I'll tell the Seneschal you came. He'll want to know what you decide to do with this man.
If it isn't the great hero, conqueror of the blight and vanquisher of all evil. Aren't you supposed to be 10 feet tall with lightning bolts shooting out of your eyes? Somehow I just thought that my father's murderer would be, more impressive. I am Nathaniel Howe. My family owned these lands until you showed up. Do you even remember my father? My father served the hero of Riverdane and fought against the Orlesians, yet our family lost everything. I came here. I thought I was going to try to kill you, to lay a trap for you. But then I realized I just wanted to reclaim some of my family's things. It's all I have left. If you're asking whether I knew what he was up to, the answer is no. I was squired in the Free Marches. Look, I know you're a hero. You fought a war and you won, and to the victor go the spoils, right? Whatever my father did, however, shouldn't harm my whole family. The Howes are pariahs now. Those of us left. It's all thanks to you. And now you get to decide my fate. Ha! Ironic, isn't it? I'm not without skills. My time abroad wasn't spent chasing skirts and drinking wine. Hunting, scouting, poisons. Why? What do you care? You're right. I'll go join King Alistair's service immediately. He'd be certain to give a Howe another chance. The House served Ferelden for 12 generations. My ancestors served under King Calenhad. And now it's all lost. So go ahead and do what you're going to do. The Darkspawn are a menace. If it weren't for the Blight, maybe my father would never have done what he did. But I can't do anything about them, can I? There's just you and the Grey Wardens here in my home. If you let me go, I don't know. I only came back to Ferelden a month ago. If you let me go, I'll probably come back here. You might not catch me next time. I could lie, if you prefer. All ready? Good.
What the fuck?
I brought the seneschal for you, Commander.
I see you've spoken to our guest. Quite the handful, isn't he? Have you decided what's to be done with him? How? It figures that they would turn up again. The Hows are implacable enemies, Commander.
You what?
I'm sorry, Commander. The right of conscription? On the prisoner?
No, absolutely not. Hang me first. Hard to say. You like having Grey Wardens who want you dead? I can't decide if this is a vote of confidence or punishment.
An interesting decision, Commander. Come with me, sir. We'll see if you survive the joining.
Hell yeah.
From this moment forth, Nathaniel Howe, you are a Grey Warden.
The moment of truth.
The Howe is stronger than I expected. For better or for worse, he will live.
Nathaniel!
As you desire.
Funny. Considering all the things that have been taken, it figures this would still be here. Good guess. That's her. My father hated my mother. He only dragged this painting out when my grandmother visited, which was not often. I'd be paraded before her like a soldier on inspection, and she would pick over every flaw while father awaited his turn. I don't really know. Her family was wealthy. I remember that much. They wouldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole now, of course. I'd be as welcome there as a bad rash. Anyway, someone should take this down. I think it's staring at me.
Let's equip you, Buster. Let's equip you there, little bud. Little buddy. Little bud. I don't have a dagger, do I? You can be my Zevron. Which one of these is better? Dragon Wing. Oh, shit. 2 dexterity plus 1 armor. Dragon wing is better than dragon skin? Really? The wings are better than the skin? That doesn't seem right. Requires 31 strength, and he does not have 31 strength. 31 or 35. Twenty-six, 26. $52 magic. Time spiral. Alters perceptions of time. Resetting the cooldown on all spells? Damn, that's fucking crazy. That's pretty crazy. No! So he's an assassin. One damage per hit. He's an archer? No! I can respec him though. I can respec him. I can respec him.
Yes, yes.
I can respec all of them, including myself. Actually. Which might be a fairly halfway decent idea.
You're back. You need any... Oh!
First of all... give me like fucking 4 of these. Or give me 5.
I'm just going to assume that something died in your mouth.
Funny story.
Look at that! Was Andraste really that much of a looker? Don't you think she would have been, I don't know, a barbarian? Got me there. What would she have thought of the Circle of Magi? Forcing mages to fight demons, or be made tranquil? The Magisters, yes. But are mages to be held responsible for what they did forever? Seems to me that Andraste counseled men to seek their own path to the Maker, but the Chantry uses her words as a reason to collar us just for being who we are. Says the fellow mage. Oh well. She's still quite a looker for a prophet. I'm just saying.
My man, I like Anders already. I'm a fan of Anders. Soap on a rope. Oh shit. Let me see what poetry inspired by the Fade.
You shouldn't have.
West Hill Brandy.
By my ancestors.
This is nice.
That looks fine indeed.
Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
Soap on a rope. Anders, maybe?
You shouldn't have.
I don't fucking know.
You're Rendon Howe's little blighter.
That's one way of putting it.
They talked about you in the army. Fergus Kuzlin said you wouldn't have the stones to show your face again.
Samuel! Groundskeeper Samuel! Is that you?
Who? Maker's breath.
Who?
If it isn't little Nate. I'd know that face anywhere.
Groundskeeper, I am overjoyed that you stayed on. Please, do you know how my brother...
Finally on Awakening
and my
indeed,
sister-
Pedro. Welcome, welcome.
I was in
Completed the
free
base
marches.
game today.
Your
Moved
brother
straight
died
into
in the
this.
war. And Lady Delilah, don't you know? She isn't dead, son. Not that I know of. Last I heard, she married a storekeep in Amaranthine. Don't know which one. Poor girl.
Did you hear that? My sister is alive. I knew about my mother and heard my brother might be dead. I suppose I just assumed that Delilah was dead too. Could we ask around the shops next time we're in Amaranthine? Thank you. I would be interested to know just what happened to her.
The fuck was that? What just happened? That was my streamer bot that died. I thought it was the game. It was my streamer bot. What the fuck? Scared the hell out of me. I'm not getting any YouTube chats that I'm not seeing, am I? This is partially connected. No? Weird, man. Very weird. Very strange. That's never happened before. Whatever. New day, new tech breaks. New day, new day of tech break. Kitten. What's the kitten have to say? Take the cat with you. Sure. Why not?
I think I can help with that.
What's up, Mina? Hello. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. How about you? I need a fucking what am I trying to say? I need a okay, he's pretty good now. I need a dagger of some description. I'll need a dagger. I wonder if it's ever gonna get light outside here. Not so damn gloomy.
I emptied out my stores blasting those darkspawn.
You're back. Oh.
You're back. I'll just give him this. What? Okay.
Why did you even want to be a Grey Warden? Hmm? You thought it would make for
Is
great
that not
drinking
Alistair
stories.
again?
I can't believe you survived the joining.
You got drunk and made a bet, didn't you?
That is
You
Alistair.
would crush your tiny human skull.
I bet I could drink you under the table.
You're on.
Tingler. The Tingler. Holy moly, that scared me.
Let's make this quick!
And so I shall. Of course. As you desire.
What? Two keyholes, the lady and Kivial. Not very similar naming schemes. Ooh, Trickster's cap. That's for him, right? Hell yeah, it is. I should have got a damn dagger. Key of Kivial. Okay. So we've got one key for here. We have 1 out of 4 keys.
All right.
This is like an Assassin's Creed situation, I guess. Collect all the keys, then come back and you unlock the Big Bang, the Big Boom, Big Kahuna.
Are you ready?
Yee.
Of course.
Humans digging this deep under the Vigil.
Are you ready?
Who knew?
Of course.
What is that smell?
The men are still clearing the rubble in the basement. They'll be finished soon.
So, mage, huh? What's it like?
To have all this power at my fingertips.
No, to always have to wear a skirt.
Not me.
Oh, you don't know the story behind the robes. You know how strict things are in the Circle, right?
Commander, so this is human construction, is it? My brother said you'd need a stonemason, but he didn't know the half of it. You're too kind. The Darkspawn
I
did a
am.
number on this keep of yours, but I suspect it was crumbling well before they showed up. Your seneschal gave me some fancy decree promising men and monies to fix the vigil, but it's a paltry sum. I suppose it would be sufficient to reconstruct the walls to human standards, but who'd want that? I'm not certain of the character of the stone in these parts, but we'd need more men for certain. Proper skilled men, not some starving dusters, right? Which all boils down to coin, really. It will be, Warden. Good luck to anyone who tries to breach these walls. Ha!
Forcing me to come to this dreadful turnip heap.
Ow! I've been struck.
What's this?
And so I shall.
Where is Liliana? Fight me!
You don't stand a chance! This is it!
I missed! I missed again! I missed again!
A finer scene of carnage I am yet to see!
Ow. Rude.
Hold on. This is more like it.
You get a lot of XP in this DLC.
Of course.
Oh no! They're dead. We arrived too late to help. Oh no!
And so I shall.
Rest in peace. Pieces. Idiots. I'm on the pilgrim path. I'm on the pilgrim's path.
Another step and poor Lady Eileen dies. Where's Lord Bensley? The deal was he'd give us the money himself. Hawk, show her.
Hawk?
Hand over the gold. Now. Hawk, send her over. The money. Now. Defend yourselves, men.
you dead yet? This should be amusing. Now this is more to die.
Thank the Maker, thank you. I thought I was going to die in there.
Ooh, there's a dagger. Yes, sir. Battle Mage. I am excited. Do I want to go for Battle Mage? Restoring mana whenever the mage suffers damage? That's fucking crazy. Or this. Shield. Resisting hostile spells, time spiral, willpower magic, and mana regeneration. Let's go for this first.
Here we go. Time to die.
Unreasonable violence incoming.
As you desire.
Unreasonable violence. Do any of these have any requirements that I need? 61 magic. Level 28. Okay.
Then, Commander, the rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal.
I can't believe the city guard isn't doing anything to help us. What now? You don't always...
Ah, Warden Commander. I knew you'd come. You know an opportunity when it presents
Caesar?
itself, no? I offer a partnership that would benefit us both. There have been problems with trade, as I'm sure you're aware. However, my associates, through certain channels, are
Like my
able to
Twitch
bring
chat is
supplies
bored?
into Amaranthine. There is some profit in this. And as the ruler of these lands, we believe you are entitled to a cut.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Pedro, I also didn't see your stuff either. My streamer bot crashed. Let me see if I can... I see your messages, yeah. Um... I'm still logged in. Yeah, it's probably just borked for the fucking remainder of the stream. It crashed at some point. Yeah, kind of multi-stream. Yeah. Gosh darn it.
Ah, I was afraid you might say that. It is your duty to uphold law and order in your lands, after all. Good day, Warden Commander.
Right, we're in a city. Where's the tavern?
You can't do this to us. Ah, it's the Warden Commander. The rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Interesting.
They used to display the...
Hey, what are you staring at? Looking to start something? Oh, here to investigate the chasm, are you? It's about time. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first.
Would have been more useful to find gold deposits.
Oh, will you stop your belly aching? Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before the darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did. Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it. Well, people, I suppose, maybe even the Darkspawn. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right.
Is that Matthew? That's Matt Mercer, isn't it? That's definitely Matt Mercer voicing that.
We got lucky. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook two screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble? A whole sovereign. If there's ever a reason to fall into a Darkspawn pit, here it is. Maker bless you.
Matthew Mercer's famous
Can you smell
famous
that?
character Mika
That is the smell
from
of
Dragon
freedom.
Age Awakening.
It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust, but the freedom is in there too. I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year.
Damn.
Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me. Well, sure. Now I am. Don't think the irony is lost on me. The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end. The Tevinter Imperium has a better way, but we know how that argument flies around here. All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools. Well, excuse me for living. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile, that's all.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods. But I have to. Constable's orders. We've been having trouble with smugglers and...
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But You said everyone...
You are dismissed. I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city. Yes, Warden Commander. The smugglers have us scrambling, to be honest. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
Battlements, battlements.
Ah, Warden Commander. I take it you've decided to help us. With trade slowed to a crawl, smugglers have moved in, selling stolen goods at exorbitant prices. If we could shut down their operation and seize their supplies, we could distribute it to the needy. There is a smuggler doing business in the market. He probably knows where the hideout is. We haven't been able to get anything from him, but maybe you can.
You don't always wear robes, do you?
Ah, Warden Command. I offer a partnership that would benefit us both. There have been problems with trade. There is some profit in this. And as the ruler of these lands, we believe you are... Ah, good.
So okay. I get you. You go to the market, and okay.
Greetings, could I interest you in, Wait a minute. My lad said they saw you talking to the... You'll learn not to stick your nose where it don't belong.
I hear you leave.
And so I shall.
Shame about the face! Excuse me while I do my happy dance.
All right.
Why does it feel like I'm being dragged around by unseen forces?
Meta commentary.
And how's that? Why aren't you dead yet? Time to die.
Move!
Your wish is my command.
Oh, sorry. Holy shit. Came out of nowhere. Oh. My eyes are fucking watering after that one. My IE. Well, I guess my IEs. My eye and my eye socket.
Strange place to store a pitch.
They're all so eager to die, aren't they?
Must get you a lot of action, huh?
I take it you're an Good.
Am I okay?
About getting too drunk.
Ooh. Crushing prison still works, you fool. Spell immunity ain't that immune.
Excellent!
And so I shall.
How long? Okay, come on, dude. What the pitchfork?
Delighted.
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere? Well, I don't want to bother you with this.
Oh, God.
You being my boss and all. I've tried those, but they only stop the itching for a
He's
few
got
hours.
crabs.
Right. Look, for the past few days, I've had this burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it.
Stop right there.
I didn't touch anything. You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink. I'm special. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
Air conditioning just came on. Freaked me out. Poor Ogren.
Couldn't we all just get along? No?
How many fucking people do they possibly have working for them?
I've got you! My favorite!
Where the fuck did he go this time?
Delighted.
Is he gonna drag me all the way back outside?
Oh?
Sure enough.
The noise and Bob.
It's the same enemies every time, too.
Get rid of this fool.
Fool, he says.
As you desire.
The fucking Blight couldn't defeat me, and these random assholes think they have a fucking chance. Who the fuck are you?
Of course.
Crow poison. Crows?
I hate waiting, not knowing what
If anyone can get rid of the smugglers, it's the Grey Warden.
Any luck with the smugglers? That house has been locked up for years. To think that all this time it's been hiding the entrance. There will surely be someone on guard. Where there's a guard, there's a key. If you can find a way into the hideout, the smugglers won't have a chance. Good luck, Commander.
Who do you think you are, buddy?
And we'll be merciful!
And so I shall.
Who do these people think they are? Who? Who dares?
Oh, go soak your head. I'll take care of it.
Rather rude, but okay.
I heard about you. You were giving some of my boys trouble, weren't you? Well...
We can do this! Let's make this quick!
Delighted. And so I shall. All right.
Reminds me of the mission from... What was it? What is the game?
Delighted.
What? I'll get on it.
Of course.
What was that game?
I think I can help with that. What now?
Thinking of? What am I thinking of?
Your wish is my command.
Looking to wet your whistle, stranger? Yes, I remember him. You all want to speak to my boss over at the bar.
I hear Hubert's gang got their hands on some moonshine. You think they'll sell some to me?
Hubert hates... you.
That's a no, then.
Is this what I think it is?
No.
It is. That's the Howe crest burned into the wood right there. This is my grandfather's bow.
How?
Or rather, my grandfather was the last to use it. It was originally made for an ancestor during the Exalted Marches. Not broken. I heard that only a Howe can enable the enchantment. I remember finding it before Father sent me to the Free Marches. A shame for it to sit in storage. Thank you. It's good.
Enchantment.
This is nice.
We should rise up.
Huh?
What can I get for you, friend?
Does he have anything crazy? He does. Voice of Velvet. Woof. Is that better than this? 7.20. Tier 9. Damn! Yeah, I'd say that's better. Sheesh. I wanna...
Rise up and take back power. Back from all those...
Something I can do for you, friend. And who are you supposed to be that's asking? An elf? Yes, of course. Haven't seen that fellow Christoph for almost a week now. Not sure where he went. His room's paid up to the end of the month. I guess he expected he'd be here a while. Of course. Here you go. It's the last room at the end of the hall. If he comes back and gets upset, however, it's on your head.
Sure.
I'll do it, you just watch. Once I get another ale.
All right.
Andraste or the Archdemon?
The Archdemon.
But Andraste can call on...
As you desire.
Letter from Aura. Oh, he's an elf. Interesting. Enchantment. There's a chanter's board up here. Let me go get that first before I leave. Win!
Of course.
Whoa, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy if we saw a character around here, a beloved character from previous game or whatever. Is it this dude? Somebody in chat said there was a character around here from Origins. I don't see one though. It's weird. Maybe I missed it.
Anything to report? The city of Amaranthine owes you a great debt. Thank you, Commander.
Hell yeah. How dare you?
Got them all.
What's this?
There you go. Yes.
Get that fucking bow out of your hands. Bro.
Immediately.
Who are these fucking guys?
Look, the scum called in some help.
Got them all.
Why do they bother?
You could have just given up, you know.
As you desire.
am I even losing mana from? I guess I don't know.
Delighted. All right.
Go back to the keep. Real fast.
So, you're a How.
Do you have a point, mage?
Hey, I'm fond of the Hows. I'm also fond of the
The men
whys,
are
the
still
whos, and the
clearing the
whats.
rubble in the basement.
How clever.
They'll be finished soon.
You know, I'm actually not the first How to be a Grey Warden. Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Padric How. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died. Told what? The joining is a secret. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to. My father often forgot that nobility has another meaning. I told you that the bow you gave me was my grandfather's, didn't I? Thank you for that. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are Darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
True.
I'm here to serve, Commander. I will do what can be done, but you would be wise to keep alert for trading possibilities in your journeys. If you can persuade any merchants to trade here, it would benefit the Vigil considerably. The Fereldans are a proud people. Barrel was specifically chosen as Seneschal because he commands... I'm here to serve, Commander. About the Arling? Well, if your Arling succeed...
Commander. Good day.
Commander, the Lords of Amaranthine have come to swear fealty to you and the Grey Wardens. These were Al Rendenhau's vassals. Now they will be yours. Some of these lords bore Rendon no love, but others had their prospects ruined with his demise. Tread carefully, Commander. Lords and ladies, I present the Warden Commander of Ferelden and Al of Amaranthine.
Commander.
Ban Esmerel of Amaranthine. As is old custom, you have the honor of beginning.
I promise that I, Ban Esmerel, will be faithful to the Arl in matters of life, limb, and earthly honor. Never will I bear arms against him or his heirs. So I say, in the sight of the Maker.
I promise that I, Lord Edelbreck...
And so, the ceremony is complete.
Long live the Warden Commander!
He seems particularly enthusiastic. Her, not so much.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean. There's really only two who can offer real support in the war. Lord Edelbreck, master of the Firavel Plains, controls more farmland than anyone else. He's powerful and popular. Ban Esmeralda rules the city. Wealthiest in the room by far. She may not be loved, but she cannot be ignored.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Warden Commander, we've all heard so much about you. So many good things, unbelievable things. But many of your deeds cost people here a chance at great advancement. So many fortunes were deeply intertwined with the old Arl. Some nobles here, they seek to end your dominion over them. Perhaps you do not know the full extent of their determination. I've had occasion to intercept some of their missives. They are cryptic things. Any individual message is unintelligible, but together they form a pattern. They mean to end you before you can begin. A deadly coalition. I suppose you don't. Given a few days, I can retrieve the messages. I would have brought them tonight, but I didn't know if warning you would be wise. I've much to lose and precious little to gain. Farewell. We will meet again soon.
It's an honor to have you as our liege, Commander.
Honored to meet you, Warden Commander. You come to us during desperate times.
Not more about your precious farms, Edelbrecht.
Some in our Arling do not have the comfort of city walls. On the plains, the situation is dire. As we feast, the peasants on our lands are starving, or worse.
The city's defenses are more important, Edelbrecht.
There may be wheat in the silos now, but if the farmers die, where will you get your food? I only ask that you consider the people, your people, when making your plans, Commander. Commander.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want... Edelbrecht speaks truly, sir, but things are dire. He and Ban Esmeralda both contest the deployment of soldiers. But we don't have enough men. It's a matter of what you want to protect. The city, the land, trade. As you wish.
Commander. The soldiers are doing their best to defend the farmlands. It's a lot of ground to cover, though. Master Wade has been at the forge night and day. New arms will make our soldiers much more effective, sir. Scouts report darkspawn throughout the Arling and amassing. Where the soldiers aren't patrolling, the land is dangerous, Commander. Very dangerous. Good day.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. Do you know the conspirators? The right of high justice is yours, and treachery is a capital offense. She's a sly one, Sir Tamra, but knowledgeable about such things. Better to be a touch paranoid than turning up face down in a ditch. To proceed, we'd need strong proof, and that'll be hard to gather. There are options, some I would not recommend. They could turn the nobles fierce. We could have some soldiers try to spy on the nobility. I suppose that might bear fruit. There are also rumors of someone called the Dark Wolf, who finds information for a fee. Dangerous fellow, by all accounts. No idea, honestly. Somewhere in the foreign quarter of Amaranthine is all I know. You could invite a member of each of the noble families to stay as prolonged guests. And if anything untoward happens, well, you get the picture. This is a terribly Orlesian thing to do. You need to head to the city then, and chase down a ghost.
Commander.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. As you wish, Commander. Clear the hall. The Commander has business to attend to.
Business! That's goddamn right!
May I be of service? Of course.
I got some mighty fine men.
You need anything?
Business. 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 Sell the kitten. Da-da-da.
Yes.
Dark Wolf. Let me guess, it's Zevron. Zevron, probably, right? Is the Dark Wolf. Quite possibly.
The men are still clearing the rubble in the basement. They'll be finished soon.
And hurry up,
My brother used to
fag
drink like you do, dwarf.
Fun fellow to have around, then.
Okay. A dead thug. I missed somebody, I suppose.
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey. Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Rivain. Ah, the Dark Wolf's nothing but a rumour. Mind you, he was acting suspicious. No, sir. Again, my pardon.
Well, meet me by the fountain.
We never thought we'd be rid of those smuggler rats. Thank you, Warden Commander.
Why can't the Darkspawn just die?
True, dude. Winter boots. Spell Fury.
Delilah? Is that really you?
Nathaniel, I had feared the worst.
Times must have been hard, Delilah. But you can do better than this. Come back to the estate until we find somewhere else.
What? Oh, Nathaniel, I didn't marry Albert out of desperation. I adore him. I was so glad to get away from Father's evil. This life is so much better.
Father's evil? Isn't that overstating things a little? He got caught up in politics.
You weren't here. You didn't see what he did, Nathaniel. You want the culprit who destroyed our family? It was him, without question.
I had no idea.
Of course you did. But you always worshipped Father, right from when you were a little boy. Come, brother, let us sit and catch up a bit, shall we?
How convenient for his vendetta against me.
She said she wants me to come back. Once all this is done, meet her husband. She's due by the spring. She seems happy. She said Father deserved to die. I still can't believe it. I thought he had his reasons. It was a war for Andraste's sake. Before I went to the Free Marches, he was never... How could he have changed so much? I suppose not. I wish I'd known some of this sooner. I feel like such a fool. Now please, let's get back to our business. I need to think.
Warden Commander! Thank the Maker you're finally here. I was afraid our messages never got through to you. Yes. Thank you for coming to the Guild. We need your help. Our caravans are being attacked. The wagons are burnt to ashes, and there have been no survivors. It's gotten worse lately. People from the neighboring villages have found guards torn limb from limb and left in the village square. We don't know for sure. Communication has been difficult with the attacks, but people in the area said they saw monsters lurking in the shadows. Whatever it is, it's completely crippled trade between Amaranthine and Denerim. No one wants to travel the road through the Wending Wood. Can the Grey Wardens help at all? Oh, Maker, bless you and watch over you. If you can stop the killings, the Merchants Guild will make a hefty donation to your organization. You have my promise.
Greetings, Warden Commander. You're the sort who delights in helping the common man, yes? May I direct you to the Merchants Guild's board? Me? No, not me, personally. Folk here often need goods from far-flung parts. They post the requests here. There is good coin in this, particularly with trade halted by the trouble on the roads. If you ever feel inclined, please take a look at the jobs available.
Damn, so many side quests. Holy shite.
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you. The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help. You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe. His confederates are the conspirators. But to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns. Corrupt, miserly nobles have beggared many a proud commoner. Some commoners turn to distasteful occupations just to survive. Is it not fitting that they would want to strike back in the only way they're able? It will be done. Give me some time.
Aww.
Aye, about time you showed up.
Nemea, you're still here.
I keep my promises. Here, turns out you were right. The cache is here in Amaranthine.
It is? You found it?
I did. What you do with that information is up to you. I, for one, am done dealing with mages.
I guess I should thank you.
Damned right you should. You get caught, Anders, I'm not helping you again. That's all I'm saying.
Damn. Not the ladies' man that
suppose
Alistair
requires
was.
some explanation.
I'll be right back. Hold on. Ho, yo ho 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 ho, yo ho 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 ho. Cats, cats, cats.
She's normally more welcoming than that. A lot more. Nemea is a friend. Last time I escaped from the tower, I asked her to look into some things. That's why I was in Amaranthine. The Templars thought I'd come to take a ship, but it was to meet her. During the Blight, the Templars moved their store of phylacteries to Amaranthine for safety. My phylactery is among them, Nemea learned. So long as the Templars have that sample of my blood, they can find me. I need to destroy it. What's to stop the Chantry from deciding mages and the Grey Wardens are apostates too? I want to be sure they can't ever find me again. Ever. They might. I only know mine is there for certain. It is. And you should consider looking for your phylactery too. I know we're busy killing Darkspawn and all, but the sooner we find this vial, the better I'll feel. So, what do you do with a drunken sailor?
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Bird eye in the morning.
What?
You were staring at me, you man-skirt-wearing freak.
Oh, I thought you were being attacked by a wild animal. It was only your beard.
You think you're so clever, don't you? Sparkle fingers.
I think that's where the phylacteries are. It's probably guarded.
This doesn't seem right. I think he's joshing me.
No guards? Maybe they don't want to draw attention to the cache. Could we be that lucky?
No. I don't think so.
And here I almost believed the infamous Anders wouldn't take the bait.
Ha! Yes. I suppose I should have known it would be you.
You made a poor choice with this one, Commander. Anders will never submit, not to us and not to you. So far, yes. I'll make sure that this murderer is never a bother to anyone again.
What? No, you can't arrest me! King Alistair allowed my conscription.
The Chantry's authority supersedes the Crown in this matter. You cannot hide within the Grey Warden's ranks. Hardly surprising from yet another mage. I do not know how you inspire such loyalty, Anders, but it will avail you naught. Now you come with us.
Who does she think she is? Literal hero of the fucking entire country here. Who the fuck do you think you are? Like, literally.
Surrender! And we'll be merciful! Never a dull moment!
I wonder if Nemea knew about this. I guess it doesn't really matter. Thank you. You stood by me, and I appreciate that. I guess they do. Anyhow, let's go before someone else rushes in to waggle a finger at us.
Who did she think she was?
All right.
Yes?
As you desire.
Oh, worth it. Okay, so tomorrow, what do we gotta do tomorrow? Tomorrow we're gonna go to this area over here to the left, and then it's a side questing day. For sure, for sure.
When my father was killed.
The men are still clearing the rubble in the basement.
Digging in the
They'll be
dust for
finished
things
soon.
laid to rest. Does no one any good.
Whatever people say about him, he was still my father. And I just want to know if he suffered.
I'm not the person to ask.
Very well, Ogren. Evade the question. Immediately.
Fortnite. That Willem Dafoe fucking meme.
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden? Is it? You've never thought about it? Does nobody ever leave the Wardens? You can run, but you can't hide? I think I've heard that before. I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying. They can't make you tranquil once you've passed your harrowing. I'll wager they regret that rule. You know, there is one thing I miss about the tower. My cat. Mr. Wiggums. He wasn't my cat, he was the tower's mouser. But he took a liking to me. There were days when
Convenient that I happen to have a cat in my backpack.
Except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums. He became possessed by a rage demon, but he did take out 3 Templars. I was never more proud. A toast to Mr. Wiggums, then. May he forever eat mice in the Fade.
Hey, Anders. Here's a cat.
Oh, look at the cute little kitty. Looks like Mr. Wiggums. Oh, but I don't know if I should keep him. We got into some dangerous scraps. I suppose. Well, I'll keep him just for a while, until I find somewhere safer. Is that okay with you, kitty? I'll call you Sir Pounce-a-Lot. You can stay in my pack. Just for a little while, yes?
Nice.
You need anything?
God damn it.
You need any?
It's crazy of all the characters that could have been... They could have brought back for this shit. It's fucking Ogren. Ogren is the one. That's an interesting choice. Not that I dislike him, I actually like him quite a lot, but it's just kind of insane. Let's give him the bell too, I guess.
You shouldn't have.
Anders is my best friend already. He's my Alistair replacement. who's voiced by the same person, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Short little stream, short 2-hour stream. Because I streamed for 4 hours earlier. So 6 hours total, not too bad for me. And my thingamajigger died. So I'll have to fix that. Fine mess. Thanks for liking the live, brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. United Stamped 07 MKL. Appreciate the botted message. By the way. Pedro, good to see you again. Caesar, good to see you again. Everyone who was here earlier in the YouTube stream. I think I shouted out Amanda earlier, but also Mina and Joseph Frost and Pau Doce. I'm gonna go ahead and head off for the day. I'll be on tomorrow for one big long stream instead of 2 shorter streams like today. Today was just kind of weird because I didn't have much to do earlier in the day and I got good news in terms of my cancer, so I was like, you know what, let me stream. And then I wasn't gonna stream a second time, but then I was sitting around and I was like, you know what, I've ate my dinner, let me stream. So that's why I streamed twice. Tomorrow is going to be a giant day of side questing, more than likely in Dragon Age Awakening. I don't suspect we'll do much main quest, if any main quest at all. But who knows? Stranger things have happened, I suppose. And then Saturday I may or may not be on. We'll see. It really depends on how I'm feeling, because it's my birthday party. And then Sunday is my actual birthday, and that's the New Vegas stream. I'll be on for a hot minute that day, chilling out in New Vegas. That'll be Sunday the 20th. And then yeah, more Awakening tomorrow, 4 p.m. CST, thereabouts, usually when I start. Hopefully my Twitch, my streamer bot doesn't break again. Fatal UI exception encountered. Crazy, it broke again right as I'm ending? That's fucking wild. That is absolutely insane. Appreciate the likes. I can't actually see who's doing that for some reason. I think everything is just breaking for me for some reason. Everything seems to be just absolutely breaking. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here before my computer blue screens and sends me into a horrific rage, because I feel like that's about to happen for some reason. I'll be on tomorrow. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. You can bet on me. Remember that Disney Channel movie? Anybody? I like that movie a lot. Step It Up? Step It Up? Anybody? Step It Up? Step It Up? No? Okay. Well, it is what it is. I'll be on tomorrow. Christian Blue, right? Corbin Blue, remember? Step It Up? No, wait, no. That's the wrong movie. Oh, fuck. That's the wrong movie. Oh, no. I was thinking of a different movie. Bet on It is fucking High School Musical 2. Oh, God. What a fucking mistake. Holy shit. What a mistake for... Oh, my God. I can't believe it. I'm disgusted with myself. I can't believe I mixed that up. That's crazy. Oh, boy. I'm gonna go retire. Good night.